Ladies and gentlemen, I am back in the
He
intro
is.
seat. I am here. Justin is here.
I am also here in a new setup
We
too.
are
But you
going to
didn't
give
notice.
you our best effort. It is, it's gonna be late at night by the time this is done. So who knows how this goes? We're gonna do our best. We're gonna have a good time. Hope you guys do too. Let's get into this.
Tommy has school in the morning after this. I
Ugh,
I still
it's
have
my
another week before I go back.
it's a relatively easy day though, so that's nice.
Nice. I got a new setup behind me. I rearranged my room. Did it on a whim at midnight one night the past week. You know me, doing stuff on a whim.
It's
Uh,
worth pointing out that I was completely I was asleep probably 4 hours before he started doing this.
as we've said, he's a morning person. I'm a night person.
Indeed.
Completely rearranged my room on a whim. Took care of Chrome, cleaned his tank that same night. Chrome's no longer like right behind me. He's over here now. Still
Chrome,
on the
Chrome,
desk.
Chrome, Chrome,
Chrome,
Chrome.
Chrome, Chrome. He's actually 100% owner of CNT. Me and Tommy decided that
Yeah,
he's the big boss of CNT.
yeah, he is
Well,
CEO.
Chrome, we are Chrome's content monkeys.
Poke, poke, make content. Baseball.
So I got card of the week.
Known Cardinals fan. Chrome Yormark.
You shut up. He is a Cubs fan through and through. He is blue. He is a Cubs fan. Never say that again.
Wolf, Wolf in sheep's clothing, my friend. Wolf in sheep's clothing.
He is a Cubs fan. He always has been. He always will be.
Okay, well, let's compromise. Let's compromise. He's a Pirates
Cubs
fan.
No, he is a Cubs fan. God, I got card of the week. Tommy's gonna be jealous because I saw the Spokane Indians play, and they are the Colorado Rockies affiliate, and I would have loved to go with him, but he was not. He was busy. So I got him some autos. I got him some Drew Romo. We got cracked ice chrome Drew Romo auto. I got 9 total Drew Romo autos at this game. 2 are
So
going to Tommy, and 1 is going to another guy who I did a 50-50 for. So I get to keep 6. I have 3 cards. This one and 2 of the same card, but Bowman paper is signed, and then 3 pictures signed that I get to keep to myself.
by the way, shout out to Drew Romo for signing
Okay.
9 things for known Drew Romo fanboy Justin Yarmark.
I didn't see him sign for anyone else. I don't think anyone else even asked him to sign anything.
That's because Justin sees potential where where others don't. He's true talent spotter.
Like usually at Octosox games, there's a good amount of graphers. There was hardly any at this game, and they were all like only went for the Manos, the Octosox guys. However, I missed him at the end of the game, which was upsetting because I wanted him to. I had a few other things for him to sign that I would have loved to get done, but I got Hunter Goodman after the game. He's insanely good. I got a flick with Drew Romo too. Tommy called me a fanboy, and then I threatened not to send him cards, and then he took it back. But it is true. I am a Drew Romo fanboy. I'm Drew Romo's #1 fan. In fact,
I mean, it's not even close.
I mean, look at him. He took a flick with me this after he signed. I think it was 7 things for me as he was walking out, and then as he was warming up, he came over and signed 2 more pictures. And then I didn't see him after the game, so he didn't sign anything else. I still have 2 more Chrome cards of his, and I think 2 more pictures or 1 more picture of him. So, kind of hoping he stays with Spokane at the start of next year, and so I can get him a few more times then. It'd be nice. I'm a massive Drew Romo fan, so love the guy. He's having a pretty good year. He's got, I believe it's 17 or 19 stolen bases so far this year. Just used him in a Canva post that I was making. I don't remember, but I actually got to see a stolen base from him when I was at the game.
Nice.
So I saw a Hunter Goodman home run. They were down to the last strike. He had a 3-run home run to cut the lead down to 2. They ended up losing by 2, but that was like the 3rd straight night he had a home run against the Aqua Sox.
Drew Romo this year has 17 stolen bases.
I was right. It was 17. Talk about another guy on the Diamondbacks single A team. AJ Vucevic. That's probably not how you say his name. He has 35 stolen bases.
Oy.
He's the number
Wait,
6
wait.
prospect. I knew of him. I did not
Justin's
realize he was that good at
yeah.
stealing bases.
Justin's favorite prospect, by the way.
Mr. Romo.
Yeah, he's their number 12 prospect. He
Oh, he's number
has
12?
35.
I thought he was 6.
Yeah,
I
AJ Vukovic. Yeah,
yeah, I just bought 5 cards of him on eBay because they come back to Everett at the end of the year, so I'm gonna go to 1 or 2 of those games and have him sign those.
nice.
He'll probably get to 40. He's got what? He's probably has another 12 games this year. He could get another 5 stolen bases.
Hey, look, I forgot Ivan Melendez was part of that system.
Oh, Trevor loves Ivan Melendez, and so do I. And so once he gets called up, Trevor said that he's gonna go meet him.
What was his nickname?
Oh, Ivan Melendez. I don't remember.
Can I get a quick shout out? Rockies prospect Michael Toglia just got called up, so that was exciting. He hit his first career home run last night in
Drew
a
Romo better.
losing
Good for
comeback
him.
effort, sadly. But
Good for him. Drew Romo better.
I don't know. Drew Romo still has a lot of career to play out before I'm gonna pass judgment on it one way or another.
I love this guy so
As you
much.
should. He's
Super nice guy. He was super happy to sign for me. Like he signed a bunch of stuff. Like he didn't complain. I was holding a few cardboard things.
Would you say he's your favorite player? Not he's your favorite prospect? Not
He's
part
my
of the Cubs
favorite.
organization.
He's my favorite prospect, maybe hands down. Definitely my favorite prospect, not on the Cubs or Mariners.
But you think he could
and
be just your favorite prospect all around?
he's up there. He's top 3, and he's probably not 3 to be honest. And
Probably Brennan.
Brennan.
I imagine the only one that could be is Brennan.
Besides CNT and Ruiz, he's my favorite prospect. See, that's the thing. I like all CNT interviewee prospects the most.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he's my favorite non-CNT interviewee prospect, hands
Yeah.
down. Also, CT interviewee Zach Costa, once he gets called up, he'll be on the same team as Drew Romo is now, the Spokane Indians. And when he gets called up, if it's in the summer and when he's playing in Everett, Tommy's flying back and we're gonna go meet him. I decided that Tommy doesn't have a say.
I wouldn't complain.
I didn't think you would, which is why I made the executive decision for you.
By the way, the lot of good prospects in the Rockies barn, if you will. So it's exciting to see that something as we said last week, something is coming of all the losing.
Zach Costa is having a very good year too.
Oh, he is. I don't know. Is he in? I wonder if he's in the top 30 or not.
I don't think he's in the top 30 yet.
He will be.
But he's had multiple walk-offs this year.
Yeah. Hunter Goodman. Ryan Velotti's taken a tumble.
Hunter Goodman is underrated, dude. He's got like 35 home runs and 104 RBI, something like that.
33. Yeah, 33 home runs, 101 ribbies, 35.
See, I'm very
walks.
close. I'm very close to the numbers I'm saying because he was also in that Canva post I was making.
The biggest problem with the Rockies right now is just how much catching talent they have.
Yeah, because the Spokane Indians, they have Hunter Goodman and Drew Romo and 3 other catchers on the roster. So Hunter Goodman's playing first base for them, and you can tell he's not a first baseman. He made multiple errors in the game. They had Drew Romo at DH, and then they were playing a different guy at catcher, leaving 2 catchers on their bench.
Cool, but that's another cool thing, by the way. Drew Romo is the 7th ranked catcher prospect.
Where did we rank it? Because I just made a Canva post ranking our top 10 per position. I think it was higher than 7th on ours.
I don't know. They have it's crazy. The Mets have 2 guys in the top above them.
Francisco Alvarez and who?
Kevin Parada.
Kevin Parada, we have 8. We have Drew Romo 5th. We have Drew Romo 5th in catchers.
Bro, Parada was just drafted this year. He's hitting 200 across 6 games with 5 Ks. We need a much bigger sample size. So it'll be interesting to see.
Should we get into the episode, or should we keep talking minor league high A affiliates that we have been? Because I'm down to do that.
You want to just transition?
Because a lot of what I was going to talk about, we were going to talk about stadium experiences. A lot of mine were going to be at the Everett Field. Let's just talk minor league baseball. Let's have some fun with it.
All right, sure. All right. Oh, let me crack.
Oh,
we do minor and independent league because there's a bit that I want to talk about independent.
I don't really have anything for independent league, so that's going to be all you.
Yeah, there's just a bit that I just want to say about. Okay, we'll get into it when we get to it.
Let's talk about Jordan Lawler for a second. He just got called up, which is a little sad because I'm going to see the Hillsbury Hops, which was where he was at pretty
Hillsborough.
soon. Hillsborough. So I won't be able to do any models, but I still got this one. They wrote to me.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. He was super cool. I also got a picture with him.
Let's move a little bit away from prospects though, Justin, because to be fair, people are now going to see 2, minor league episodes in a row. So let's be conscientious, of that.
Wait, what was last week's episode? What?
September call-ups, genius.
Yeah. The flick with
What a
Lawler.
guy. What a guy.
Great guy.
Oh, Justin, by the way,
Great
I haven't
guy.
talked. So, I think this is something we should probably just chat more, just separately. But did you see that the Savannah Bananas are solely focusing on banana ball year round now, next year?
If we have to go see them, do you see Jackson
There's an
Olsen?
80,000 person wait list, Justin.
Put us down. Put us on the wait list. Can we talk about? We could maybe get tickets from Jackson Olsen and do like a CNT exclusive with him. But you see, he ate the entire all-you-can-eat buffet while playing third base the other night.
That was awesome.
That is the type of content I want to see.
Yeah, this is what we want to see. This,
The burger was a 10 out of 10 rated by someone. He rated the popcorn a 9.8. He said he doesn't usually like popcorn, but he likes that popcorn. He had the banana cream soda, all well playing third base, and in the same inning, he made a play to end the inning as he was eating food on the side.
That's awesome.
He is just special.
Hey, Justin, I got an idea. Let me pitch this to you. We do an episode just called "For the Love of Baseball." Right now, this is what it is, just for the love of baseball. We can go we're just gonna go. Just go.
Smart of you not to say "For the Love of the Game" because that's a movie.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, check out my new blog post that was posted last week. Top 10 movies. It's one of my favorite ones I've made.
Nice.
Oh shoot, but somehow the number 1 movie, the name's not in it somehow. I forgot to fix it. I'm gonna have to fix it after the episode. It's Moneyball. But somehow it didn't make it. Somehow the title of it got cut out, and I don't know how. I'm gonna fix that right now.
So I saw this story on the internet today about the Portland Mavericks. Have you heard the story too, Justin?
No, I don't think I have.
So the Portland Mavericks were a team that were very similar to the Bananas. They were, just an outlandish, fun team, that was just, enjoying baseball. They didn't have their own set of rules, but they were playing in a much more rambunctious manner. This is the 70s. MLB paid them $200,000, I think, paid the owner $200,000 to take the team, to get rid of the team in that regard, and make them a legit, bring a legit minor league team to that area.
Yeah, I did not see that.
I thought that was cool. And I hope that's not the future for the Bananas. It might be.
I don't think it will, because they play completely different, and they have such a high demand.
Yeah, they have the demand that it's an 80,000 person wait list. They're not
so I don't think they'll sell out.
They're not hurt for money.
Yeah.
Moneyball
is one word, correct? The movie title.
Yeah, Moneyball is one word. Oh, I wanted to show this. I haven't gotten a chance to show this at all.
Show it.
Grab it out of here. This art.
I fixed it. I fixed the blog post. You're welcome, everyone. Moneyball's number 1.
I think this is beautiful. I love this.
I like it.
I have to imagine it's the only stadium in baseball to have a statue outside of it of a player that doesn't actually exist. It's not a person. Oddly enough, it's not a Larry Walker, it's not a Dante Bichette, it's not like a Todd Helton. It's none of that. It's just titled The Player. It's kind of fun.
It's cool. I like this kind of bias, but I like the Edgar and Griffey statue outside the T-Mobile Park. I feel like they did those very well.
Cincinnati had a cool one. I didn't get to do much. There was a lot of fans at the Cincinnati game for two teams that do not deserve having that many fans.
Cincinnati Stadium is amazing. I only know that because I used to watch Zach Campbell videos, and he was at Cincinnati in that time. I know how you feel about him, but they have a very cool stadium. I
Yeah,
also see it a lot on MLB The Show. If they weren't in the Cubs division, I would be the Reds in MLB The Show just so I can play in that stadium.
yeah. You were talking about popcorn, by the way. Popcorn is low key, might just be, a top 3 ballpark food. I imagine.
Ballpark food. We're doing it. Top 5. Number 5, I got ice cream helmet. Number 4, I'm gonna go with the pizza. Number 3, I'm gonna go with the pretzel. Number 2, I'm going popcorn. Number 1, I'm going hot dog.
So hot dog number 1, just because it's an icon.
Obviously.
It's a staple.
If it's not your number 1, you don't know what you're talking about. Simple as
Number
that.
number 2, helmet nachos.
Ooh, that's probably my number 6.
Number 3, helmet ice cream.
A little high.
Number 4 is popcorn.
If pretzel's not 5, I'm gonna be absolutely shocked.
I like soft pretzels, and I like soft pretzels and like beer cheese, right? But I'm not going for that at a game. That's not my go-to at a game. Let me just put it
It's
that way.
gas though. It's so good at a game.
I don't know what my 5 is, so that's my problem. I don't know what my 5 is. I like a good burger at a game. A burger at a game is
Also, we're talking T-Mobile top 5. The Kid Value milkshakes number 2, just behind hot dog.
Yeah, the Kid Value is
Also,
good.
did you know that the Manos have a $3 menu at the game?
No.
I didn't either. Like, Trevor told me about it last time we were there. He didn't tell us all season long until the last game that I went to with him, which might be the last game I go with him for the entire year, because still starting up. We can't really go to as many games. So he just holds that in the entire year and doesn't tell me, and watches me spend a fortune on food at the game.
That's hilarious.
It's outrageous. That's why he got so many hot dogs at the game. Like, he had 2 hot dogs and then he went back and got 2. It's because they were $3.
Yeah. By the way,
It's outrageous. Oh,
best ballpark food I've ever had.
The $3
Skyline
menu
chili
is
dog.
gas.
Skyline chili dog in Cincinnati was the best ballpark food I've ever had.
Oof. I'll have to try if I go to Cincinnati. When I go to Cincinnati. When? Because I'm going to Authority, 100%.
No, I'm trying to.
I will make it in my
6,
life.
I think. Yeah, I'm at 6.
I don't know, but I'm going to St. Louis in like a month, and of course the Cardinals won't be playing because if they make the playoffs, they're a round 1 exit. But part of me wish they were playing the Cubs in that time. No matter what, going to St. Louis, I'm going decked out in Cubs gear. I don't care. Screw St. Louis. Might even buy the St. Louis's boring short from Obvious T-shirts. It would definitely be considered.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the.
Also, Tommy, this is not only like minor league. This might just be the For the Love of Baseball episode you were talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is kind of turning into that. And I'm here for it. I am here for it.
So the Cardinals are what right now? They're the 2 seed? 2 or 3 seed? They're the 3 seed.
The 3 seed, because they're the worst division in league.
And which really, isn't fair to say because, they still have, 76 wins. When the Guardians are the division leaders in their division, they have 68.
Guardians better than Cardinals. You heard it here first. If they were to play in a 7-game series, I would take the Guardians.
I would take the Cardinals in 7.
No, Guardians in 7. They have no pitching.
Neither of them do, to be fair.
Guardians got Shane Bieber and Tristan McKenzie. Tristan McKenzie's been lights out this year.
I don't know.
So good.
What's his name? Nolan Gorman, his buddy, his friend, Liberatore. How's he been doing? Matthew Liberatore. Yuck. Actually, I mean, not bad. 8 games. 8 games played, 6 games started, 25 strikeouts, 1.685 whip. 5.46 ERA. So, not great, but it's 29 and 2/3 innings. So I'm not exactly, gonna whine and throw a fit about it. So,
Fair enough.
Cardinals pitching. My goodness, who I don't even know. Wainwright,
Okay.
Jordan Montgomery
He's good.
has
I wish he
been
wasn't on I wish he wasn't on the Cardinals. I'll be honest.
he's been
I like
electric.
him. I like him, and I wish he was on a team I could like.
I don't know.
I hate the
Yeah,
Cardinals.
he went from the
I hate the
Yankees to the
Cardinals.
Cardinals. That's a tough one for you.
Yeah. It's
By the
tough.
way, Joey Gallo.
Shut up. He's still not good. One good
Joey
month.
Gallo is back.
One good month. It does not make a player good. I need to see more, but he's on the right track to getting back into my good graces.
Joey Gallo is back.
Sandy Alcantara, Cy Young. Give him the crown.
By the way, petition for Albert Pujols to be the DH for the last month of baseball.
Dude, if he doesn't get, he's 6 away. If the Cardinals don't start him, they will prove that they are the worst team ever. It's
Okay, let's put it this way. I'm
rooting for him so hard.
They're playing the Cubs, Reds, and Pirates. I'm not like they're gonna field them for every one of those games against the Cubs, Reds, and Pirates. Let's put it that. They're not gonna play him against the Dodgers or Padres. They're just not. Because they're still a competitive baseball team.
Well, they might feel like one to give someone will rest, or if he pinch hits, like he could get a few at bats in that series. But series.
He's not going to be starting.
He's not going to play every. He's not going to play every single one of them, but he could still see like 5, 6 at bats.
Yeah.
If it's a 3-game series, he starts one and pinch hits in another one or two.
But he should get every single one of the games where they play the Cubs, Reds, or Pirates for the last month.
He should. Dude, I'm rooting for him so much. I want to see him get 700.
They don't play today. That sucks.
Yeah.
They play. Who do they play? Oh, they play the Cubs. They have a 3-game set against the Cubs.
I'm hoping the Cubs can win them, sweep them, but Pujols gets a home run or two. But we still win. I want to get to 700 so bad. Like he's been a Cardinal for so long. He's been a Cubs killer, and I hate that. But he's such a likable guy, and he's like, I don't see how you cannot be rooting for him, even as a Cubs fan. Like the Cubs gave him the number 5 out of the Wrigley Field scoreboard. Like he killed us, but we have respect for him. Like I want him to get there.
Yeah, I think
I don't want them to beat the Cubs. I want the Cubs to still
It doesn't matter where your allegiances lie. You're cheering for Pujols to do it.
Pujols.
So I was actually talking about side note. I was talking to my mom about Pujols, right? And I was like, because she's also a big baseball fan. She predicted, the downfall, and just how bad of a dude Dante Bichette was before the rest of the world knew.
Tommy's mom, Dub.
But I was talking to her about Pujols, and I was like, it's a travesty that he's not, willing to go next year. But she made a good point. It shows why he plays. And I thought that was a great point. Is he doesn't play for the for the glory of hitting 700 home runs. He plays to be a member of the St. Louis Cardinals, the Los Angeles Angels, Los Angeles Dodgers, whoever it may be. He plays to be an important member of that team. He plays because he loves the game of baseball. He doesn't play because he wants to get 700 home runs.
Yeah, like he said, even if he's at 699, he's not coming back next year.
Which sucks, but
me personally, dude, if I was like a double away from like 500 or a home run away from 700, or like if I was that close, I'd play another year. Like I couldn't live with that being that close. I would come back. I would play until I got I couldn't live with that. I just couldn't.
I just think at the end of the day, for me,
but I'll never be a pro athlete, so it doesn't really matter.
I think at the end of the day, for me, I just respect, if he says, okay, I'm coming back until I hit it. Like he says, I'm coming back, but the game I hit it, I'm retiring. I'm gonna respect it. If he says he's done at 699, if he says he's done at 699, he's done at 699. If he says he's done at 701, he's done at 701. Like whatever it is.
No matter what, I would respect him if he went to 700, but he wouldn't. He's not playing for that. He's playing. This is his farewell tour. He came back to his home, his first team. Like he's playing to have fun.
Let the
And I love
career
it.
ride off into the sunset. Thank you, Albert Pujols, for being. I mean,
Yeah. I showed
the machine nickname is becoming more and more apt day in and day out.
See, I showed some respect to him because I posted this the day we were recording this. My favorite card designs. And for number 9, which is 2009 tops, I used his card as the picture out of respect for him. Because he might kill my team all the time, but I still respect him. Plus, I saw him
Justin
play a
woke.
few times when he was with the Angels, which was
Shout
cool.
out to Queensboro Cards. Justin woke up and chose to speak nothing but facts.
Oh yeah, dude, my design list is a dub. You should check it out.
Wait.
Don't spoil it for him. Make him go see it.
No. Major League Baseball is offering a free subscription to MLB TV for all college students for February 28th, 2023. That's cool.
I want to go to college.
That's a cool move. So shout out
That
to him.
is good. College students get a lot of like free discount stuff, which is good.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I want to dig more deep into Zach Hampel a little bit because Dylan commented on your clip that was recently posted saying Zach Hampel's for the kids. He always does the balls away. Like I want to dive more into that because I feel like
Okay.
that's a hot topic right now.
Yeah.
And you seem passionate against them.
I've said most of my bits, so I'm gonna let you go first.
I want you to reiterate it. I want you to dive in a little more, and I'll reiterate because I'm not as against him as you. I think what he did was definitely wrong. I think he does a lot of wrong stuff. But at the end of the day, he does give away a lot of the balls he gets.
Yeah. So for those of you who didn't watch, I was talking about the situation with Zach Hampel that has arisen on the internet over the past couple of weeks, talking about his interaction with the Rockies employee, and he was in a section that he wasn't supposed to be in. He had paid for one seat and was in another because he tracks down home runs and foul balls and all that stuff. Living out a kid's dream, right? So I was thinking about it, and what I'm gonna like. The way I'm going to put it is this. My response to Dylan's argument, which to be fair, is for the most part a valid argument. Sure, he does give the balls away to kids, but like for me, it's what's the point of catching it at that point? The guy has caught over 11,000 baseballs. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's over 14,000 now.
He's caught a large amount of baseballs, more than any man ever has. Right. At that point, if it's for the kids and just give them away to kids, then just let the kids get them in the first place. There's no sense in you being there. If you're gonna give them all away, just let the kids get them in the first place.
But
it's cool to have the ball, but it's cooler to say I caught this ball.
I agree with that 100%. But he still counts them, like when he catches it, he still counts them toward his number and then gives them away. So if he didn't do that, his numbers wouldn't be as high. Yeah, he's caught over 11,000 balls, but he's given away probably over 7,000 of them. But if he didn't catch him, he can't say he caught that many.
I just think that it isn't fair to all the other kids who, like, okay, say your number is exactly right and he's at 11,000 caught and 7,000 given away, right?
Right.
That is still 4,000 baseballs. I would wager that 98% of the baseball going population does not have 4,000 baseballs that they've caught and procured at Major League Baseball games.
That is fair.
It still comes to the point where you've caught plenty of baseballs. This is no longer, sure, it's fun and games to a point, but this is just an OCD thing, where you just feel the need. There's plenty of jobs that you can get and things that you can do in baseball to enjoy baseball and talk about baseball. Heck, you can still go out and watch games and enjoy games, but don't be harassing employees and not being in your right spot to get a baseball. He's taken it too far. I can respect wanting to get it, but if you're doing what he was doing, calling you're a Karen, you're in the wrong section. It doesn't matter what you're trying to do. If you're not where you're supposed to be, that's your own fault.
I'm usually against ushers. I think ushers are horrible. I think not like horrible like they're needed, but I feel like they treat kids horribly. Like they'll push you out. Like they will. I've seen ushers stop kids from getting autographs for no reason at all. But keeping people out of the wrong section, that is their job, and he is just disobeying that. And I understand, but at the same, here's the thing: if you want to sit in that section, buy a ticket. He buys multiple tickets to each game, so he has multiple seats. So if he's gonna do this, just buy a ticket in that section if you want to go there.
Yeah, don't be like, if you're gonna be there, fine. I don't like the fact that you're there. I don't think that you need to be there, and I don't generally like, like you are your philosophies as a person. Aside from that, if you buy a ticket there, then you are fine. I don't have a beef with you standing there and doing that. But the fact that you are like knowingly breaking the rule, like they ask you to stay in your seat at every single game. They have a message that plays on the big screen that says stay in your seat and then follow like exit procedures and all that stuff, right?
Right.
He is blatantly not doing that. So if you are biased, if you're at a Rockies game, for example, right? It's at most $20. The guy rakes in plenty of money where he shouldn't be worried about $20. Just buy a seat and don't be running across multiple
He
sections
legit
just trying to.
he has a series on his thing where people pay for his ticket and he goes to a game with like that family too.
That's just
That's
stupid.
that's just like you have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and you're making people pay you and pay for your ticket to go to a game with them.
That like it's thousands of dollars too. Like it's not.
I mean, yeah, he guarantees the kids will get a ball from me, but you're making them spend money just to go to a game with you. And then half the time, other fans are gonna come up to you and talk to you, and you're gonna talk to them. You're gonna sign autographs for them. You're gonna give them a ball too. Like they didn't pay, but these kids did, and you're not giving them your full attention either. Like
So
it's
here's
half
an
and half,
article
and
from the
half the
here's
people
here's an
didn't
article
pay.
from the New York. Do you mind if I read? This is from the New York Post.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Baseball's most obnoxious fan lived up to his reputation. Zach Campbell, the widely loathed adult baseball collector who attends hundreds of games in pursuit of obtaining stray balls, brought his act to Coors Field during the Rockies series with the Cardinals. By the way, one they lost. I wanted to go to some of those games, but just the timing didn't work out. So is what it is. He caught. So for those of you who don't know, he's caught A Rod's 3,000th hit, which was a home run, and he caught Mike Trout's first career home run. So the guy's been there. He studies spray charts of hitter. There's a science to this. He doesn't just go into it, going around, right?
Right.
In that process, he boxes out children, breaks stadium rules, and berates other fans.
Runs over people too. Like I've seen videos of him running, like popping in people, like shoving his
Yeah.
weight and just trying to get through, and not even in the stands to get from right field to left field.
In 2 vlogs he posted, Hampel chastises Coors Field security for enforcing its rules. He includes a video he recorded during the incident, which begins as Hampel attempts to enter a prohibited area to chase a home run ball. If the sign says that you can't go there, just like everybody else, you are not that special. You can't go there.
Exactly.
All right, it's a home run ball. I'm going to go for a home run ball. Hampel told the guard, no, you're not. I don't care. Come on, don't be that strict, Hampel said. That's ridiculous. Telling me I can't move 10 feet for a home run is ridiculous. Stop enforcing BS rules that you make up on the spot. It's a home run ball. People can try to catch a home run. Your ticket is not eligible for this spot.
I mean,
you can't enter a section that you didn't pay for to get a home run ball. It's simple as that. Other people
I
are getting
agree.
it. If he's going to give it away, then just let the people that he would give it away to in that section have it.
I agree. He should not have been allowed to get in there, and he should not have argued with the usher. But let's go back. The usher, the usher didn't have to be that strict at the same time. Like he could have just let him in to go and get it. It's not the same thing. The usher could move and let the kid get the autograph, but chose not to. Like, yes, Zach Campbell is wrong for overreacting to it and trying to get into a different section, but the usher also could have just let him do it. Uh, you're showing the part.
Is it not showing up?
It's showing up.
All right,
I
yeah. So
just
that's the usher from the game.
and I'm not saying again, he should not have argued with the usher and complained and yelled and threw a hissy fit. But the usher could have also just let him go and get it if no one else was trying to get the ball and if no one wanted the ball. The usher could have let him go and get it and make sure he come right back out. Again, the usher's being too strict, but Zach Campbell's blowing it out of proportion and throwing a hissy fit. They're both and like the usher's not really in the wrong. It's just
Yeah.
proving the ushers have a bad rep.
I don't know.
You
I
can't you
laugh at
can't say he's in the ushers in the wrong, but you can say the ushers is being a little too serious and being
I laugh at this. So here's some stuff for you. So after the game and like at the afterward of his vlog, he said you guys get an F for fan experience. They get an F for fan experience because you tried to break the rules and they said no. Okay, that's just
he's
dumb.
throwing a hissy fit.
And then he also this was actually kind of funny. Clayton Kershaw said no to giving him a baseball because Kershaw said, quote, this was in 2017, quote, no, you got 7,000 of them. I think that's hilarious to me.
Yeah, that is quite funny actually.
And then the last one was I didn't know about this. 2016, there was a game played at Fort Bragg. Have you heard the story, Justin?
I haven't heard the story, but I know there's a game now. And I
So
would
there
assume
was a
that
game at
Campbell would
Fort
be
Bragg
there.
that was meant entirely for active or retired military and their families. Who was there? Zach Campbell.
How'd he even get in?
An illegally acquired ticket.
What does illegally acquired mean? Like he
Meaning,
stole it, or like he bought it from someone? Like
I don't
what
know.
is?
The New York Post article just says it was illegally acquired.
Can you elaborate more on that story? I want to hear it a little more.
Zach
Like did he get
Campbell.
caught? Like
Here,
what happened?
you talk. I'm gonna let you.
Exactly. Like he blows everything out of proportion, throws a hissy fit every time something doesn't go his way. But I agree with the fact that the ushers can be more chill. Like the usher can walk with him to go get the ball and make sure he leaves right after. Take no more than a minute. Ushers are not the best people. Like they stop kids from getting autographs for no reason at all. They push you away when there's like, I've had permission from the person who was sitting in the seat right by the dugout to be there up until first pitch, and the usher made me leave, even though I had permission. And like they were fine with it. They were just sitting, seat over until I was done. Very nice people. Very nice people. They forced me out, and they'll force people out from trying to get autographs 30 minutes before a game starts.
So here's what he said. FYI, I got my ticket through a friend whose entire unit got him. He was gonna bring his girlfriend who doesn't like baseball, so he took me instead.
Okay, well, if that's true, I don't see a problem with him being there. If his friend got him a ticket and his friend
You
wanted
took a
him to be there.
baseball away from a soldier or their child. Real class act.
I mean, if the soldier was given 2 tickets and the soldier chose to bring him, I don't see a problem with that.
It's supposed
Well,
to be
assuming
DOD. It's supposed to be DOD
I'm
employees
assuming
anyway.
I'm
Didn't even
assuming
let
every
MLB.
soldier got 2 tickets. And each soldier got some number of tickets. And if that soldier chose to bring him, I don't see a problem.
So somebody said my son is stationed there and couldn't get a ticket.
Okay, no, he's in the wrong. He lost me right there.
Always liked you and defended you, but this is despicable. You're literally stealing from armed service members and their families.
That's no. Yeah, no, I can't defend him now. That's outrageous, to say the least. Like, I used to really enjoy watching his videos, but this
Holy
is just
smokes.
lopsided.
Holy smokes. This could be wrong. This could be fake, and there's a chance that this is fake. Okay. So understand that. But there is a tweet from 2016 when the game was played that says that has a or a Tinder bio. Okay,
Tinder
this is totally
bio
random slash nerdy, but I'm looking for someone with an extra ticket to the MLB game at Fort Bragg.
of Zach Campbell.
Yes.
Show the screen. Show the screen. Show the screen.
Let me pull it up because I have other stuff. I don't know what I didn't pay that much attention to what was on there, so I'm not gonna. But so here's the profile, right? This is the tweet right here. This could be fake. So keep in mind as you're looking at this, this could be fake and somebody put this together.
If that's real, that cannot be real. I'm hoping that is not real.
That better not be real.
That anytime like I think okay, it might be not be that bad. His friend invited him, and boom, soldiers couldn't get tickets. Boom, he was on Tinder trying to find someone. Boom, he was running in an area he's not supposed to. He's throwing a hissy fit. Like for all the good he does, he throws 200 hissy fits for it, and it just like it doesn't equal out.
And he tried to put so he put out a statement afterwards, okay?
That's it.
So this is a long thing, so just bear with me, okay?
I'm here to bear. I'm a Chicago Bears fan, so it should be easy.
Dear Twitter / everyone, I have nothing but the utmost respect for military service members and their families. My father served in the Navy on a submarine base in World War II, a tremendous source of pride for him and my entire family. That said, I am truly sorry and I feel terrible about my lapse in judgment for attending the Fort Bragg baseball game. Since so many people are upset and wondering how it happened, I want to explain how it all went down. When the game was first announced, I was super excited about attending. I had been to more than 1,000 games at dozens of MLB stadiums. Keep in mind, this is 2016 that he's writing this, so he's been to plenty more after this. The opening series in Japan in 2012 and many other unusual locations. That's how much baseball means to me. If there were an MLB game being played on Mars, I would try to find a way to get there. With so many regular civilians buzzing about what it would take to get into a game at Fort Bragg, I figured I needed to offer lots of money to stand out and look for tickets in all sorts of places. One thing I did was create a platonic Tinder bio devoted to getting into the game. So that was real.
That was real.
That was 100% real.
Wow.
I matched with a bunch of folks who offered to help. None of them could actually do anything for me because tickets did not end up being issued until the last minute. No one seemed to know for sure whether they were getting tickets or not. I gave up on Tinder and posted a video on YouTube in which I asked for help getting into the game. By this point, I had heard that soldiers were not supposed to sell their tickets, so I didn't offer any money. I wondered if someone might have an extra ticket and feel like hooking me up, and ultimately that's what worked. With 3 days to spare, I heard from a friend of a friend whose entire unit got tickets without even entering the lottery. He received a pair and invited his girlfriend to the game, but she declined because, as he put it, she hates baseball. He couldn't think of anyone else to invite, so when he heard about me, he thought it'd be fun to hang out at the game and decided to make it happen. He even picked me at the airport and let me crash at his place off post in Fayetteville. For what it's worth, Fort Bragg is in North Carolina, so Fayetteville, North Carolina is a town nearby.
Okay, so I think he went to extreme measures, which I'm not against. Like this is his job; he wants to go to as many cool places. And then the soldier did seem to invite him, so I don't really see a problem with him going right now. Like he got someone to invite him who didn't have anyone else to go with. That guy was given more. He was given 2 tickets. I don't
The last
see
thing I
a
want,
huge
so
problem.
here's his
with this
apology. Here's
issue.
the actual apology part of this. Okay. So there's other stuff talking about like the identification and how he got into the game and such. By the way, he gave $1,100 to a veterans charity. One for each ball that he caught. AKA he got 11 balls at the game.
Mhm.
The last thing I want to do is deprive a soldier of the chance to attend this game, and I'm deeply sorry for my idiotic behavior. I was oblivious to the potential issues, and I recognize now that I made a terrible mistake. Although I don't believe I did anything illegal, which, okay, in all technicality, he did nothing illegal.
Yeah.
Because the soldier didn't sell him a ticket, and nothing illegal happened. But I clearly violated the spirit of the game. Moving forward, I can only try to be a better person and hope that you'll forgive me. Sincerely, Zach Campbell. End quote.
I don't see a major problem. I mean, he got invited. The soldier could have given the ticket back.
He was
but
offering.
He was desperate, yeah, and he was going to extreme measures, but I mean, you would go to those extreme measures to go to a Colorado Rockies World Series game.
It's a different scenario, in my
It
opinion.
is, but this is his job. Like he wanted to go. Like yes, he went to Jurassic measures, but there is a certain game where all of us would go to those same measures to go to. So
not something with that scenario.
I think what he did was Jurassic and a little childish, but I don't see anything that wrong with it. I think he handled it poorly and he threw hissy fits until he got what he wanted. But I don't think he did anything wrong to be there. Like he got invited after throwing massive hissy fits. And who's to say if that soldier didn't invite him, he would have just invited someone else who wasn't a soldier. So no matter what, that ticket wasn't going to be going to a soldier.
Yeah, but
But
it
he
wouldn't have
would
gone
have
to someone who was aggressively trying to catch baseballs.
okay. But at some point, you have to realize everyone's going to want to catch a baseball. Yeah, he's being aggressive about it, but I he's not the only one who's aggressive about getting baseballs. I've seen people who are aggressive about autos. I've been pushed around and yelled at by old men trying to go for the autos. And it's like the same thing with him. Like there's always going to be those crazies who will just go crazy for an auto or a ball. That's always going to be there, no matter what. No matter what. So did he throw hissy fits to get there? Yeah, but no matter what, that ticket wasn't going to a soldier, which was what I feel was the main problem with him being there. What do you think?
I think that Zach Campbell, I don't like him. I don't like his antics. I don't like his shtick. I don't like much about him. I respect the fact that he's doing what he loves. At the very least, I'll give him that. Despite every single naysayer, including me, saying this is a dumb idea and everything else, I don't like him as a person for the things that he does. Because, he does something that's wrong and that he sees as childish, but then, the world, I'm going to use you as an example, Justin. The world is like, okay, yeah, he's sorry. Let's just move on.
You cut out a little. I didn't fully hear what you said.
My problem is that, like, to use you as an example, Justin, he does something wrong. He sets out an apology, and his base just forgives him, and we move on.
I'm forgiving him.
I can't do that, and
I don't forgive.
I've given up on him.
For the Fort Knox game. I think like he could have handled it better. I don't think he really did anything wrong, but that doesn't mean I forgive him entirely. I think he's done lots of things right. I think he tramples over kids, boxes them out, breaks the rules, he throws hissy fits. Like I don't like the guy anymore. I'm not on his side, but with the Fort Knox thing, he got an invite. Did he throw a hissy fit to get it? Yeah, he got it though. He didn't. Nothing illegal happened. Like there's nothing. He didn't really take a spot from a soldier because that soldier would have given it to someone else. Either way, like it was never going to go to a soldier.
Yeah.
If it was him begging the U.S. military for one, and then he got it over a soldier, then I'd have a problem with it. But that's not what happened.
Here's something interesting. Cubs pitcher Marcus Stroman commented on the issue.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's truly comical how much of a loser you are. Grown-ass man taking baseballs away from the youth and making videos complaining about security doing their jobs. You're the definition of a clown. LOL, laughing emoji, clown emoji.
Marcus Stroman dub. Very commonly one. Marcus Stroman is a legend.
Marcus Stroman knows what's up.
He knows what's up.
So people are so he was trying to respond to the most hated fan part. like showing like all the like the crowds of kids that are gathering around him to sign, baseballs and jerseys and hats and whatever else, right?
Mhm.
Um, but Zach, you trample kids and run them over though, was the first was is the top response. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I don't think the solution has an answer. Let's put it that way.
Mhm. I can agree with that. Also, totally off topic. Did you know, after game interviews, they started doing where the player being interviewed will then sign a ball and sign a ball or two and like throw them into the stands.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I saw that because Ava, one of our CNT
Yeah,
team members,
yeah,
was at a game and got an Aaron Diaz one, and I had never heard of that before. I thought that was really cool.
yeah. That was interesting. At the Pirates game that I was at, Brian Reynolds hit the 300 or the 3,000th home run in PNC Park
Mhm.
history, and did an interview with the fan. He caught it like as they were like they did it on the field, like how like Zach Hampel does stuff where like he'll go under and do the signing, like with Trout and all that, and Julio did that with those two
Mhm.
kids,
Yeah.
stuff like that. He gave them a signed bat, so I thought that was cool, like on the field,
Mhm.
like in front of everybody, as like
Yeah.
I thought
For
that
the
was cool.
ball as an exchange.
Yeah, it was for the ball. Yeah,
Dude, I love it when a fan catches a ball and then he gets something to give it back to the player. I love that.
I also
I
like it
love that.
more that they did it on the field. I don't
Yeah.
like that it's in the crevices, like it's in the the underworld of the stadium, if you
I
will.
think it's just easier, like after the game they can
It's
bring
more
them in. Like
convenient
it's
generally for the player.
easier.
Yeah.
But I love that they do that. I love that they do that. That's one of my favorite traditions in baseball. If I ever
Yeah.
caught one, I would I would want like a signed bat from a player on the team and to be the one to give them the ball.
By the way, top three tradition in baseball, the wave.
No, bottom one. It's the worst thing ever. I will never participate in a wave unless my team is up by 100 runs. The wave is horrible.
Oh, it is amazing.
Should we call Trevor and get a thought opinion on this?
Trevor hates it too. You're calling somebody
Exactly. That's my point. The wave is a no good.
you're
It's
calling
a no
somebody
no.
like
It's
the answer they're gonna give.
what do you expect from me? I'm not gonna call someone who I know they're gonna give your answer.
I don't know. Most people disagree with me. It sucks.
The wave is not good. The sooner you learn that, the better.
My grandpa refused to when on the trip he refused to partake.
Dub Grandpa Tommy. What's his name? If you don't mind me asking.
Buzz.
Grandpa Buzz Dub. Will you tell him that I appreciate him not partaking in the wave?
Yeah, I'll let him know. I think I talked to him on Saturday, so I'll let him know.
Grandpa Buzz a legend, 100%.
He's out fishing, right? He's out fishing for the next couple days. So
Oh, another Grandpa Buzzed up. Fishing's kind of fun. I don't know, but I can go out for a few days. Like just like a day of fishing is fun. I
yeah.
don't think I can do
No,
it
he's up
for
he's up in
multiple
Alaska for a
days.
week, so
That's fun.
yeah.
Grandpa Buzzed up, say the least.
Unfortunately, he's wrong about the wave, so it is what it is.
Unfortunately, you were wrong about the wave. Grandpa Buzz and CNT Justin are 100% correct.
Who else hates it? Carly Baldwin hates it.
Charlie Baldwin dub.
I'm trying to think. Is there anybody that I know that actually likes it? I don't think
Probably
so.
not, because the wave sucks.
It's a tragedy. Oh, I think Owen probably likes it.
Oh, this is Owen's first ever L. Owen is such a dub, but this is such a bad take from him.
I don't know. Here's my thought on it.
Oh, Owen,
I
that
think
upsets me.
I think it's hilarious because every single like most people on earth say they hate the wave, right?
Right?
And yet every game you see it happen.
Yeah, I
So
don't know. It's because all the basic white girls who go to games to be twerky will always do it.
but there was one dude at the Reds game, okay? This guy was trying so hard to start it, but both sections on either side of us refused to do it.
Dub sections. Dub sections.
It was massive disappointment.
Dub sections. I would be so hyped.
It was massive disappointment.
The wave is not good. The sooner you learn this, the better.
Why not? It gets people more involved.
It's so dumb and annoying.
For what reason? It's
What
2
happened? It's
seconds.
a no-hitter. A no-hitter's happening. The wave comes up. Someone goes up in front of you. You can't see it. Strike three. You miss the final out of the no-hitter or the perfect game. Or you miss a walk-off home run because of the wave.
Be realistic.
Or you
No one
miss
does the
something
wave in that
interesting.
situations. We're talking about
You
meeting.
could miss something interesting in the wave. Wave. Someone hits a home run. Your favorite player hits a home run. Wave. You
That's
miss
why
it.
you need to take part 2.
The wave is not good. And that is that.
You're just wrong, Justin.
No, you are just wrong, Tommy. You aren't usually wrong. You're usually right. But you are wrong right now. So wrong.
Can we agree though? Sing-alongs with a sports crowd are the single best thing in all of sports.
Oh yeah, the 7th inning stretch, top 1 thing at a baseball game.
Nah, 2.
What's 1? What do you have as 1?
Getting a hot dog. It's just classic.
I mean,
Bro,
you're kind of right, but you're kind of wrong.
Frank.
A ballpark Frank is gas, yes, but singing along with not the national anthem, with the 7th inning stretch, my national anthem, the 7th inning stretch with a group of drunk guys around you singing too, going straight into Macklemore in a tie game at T-Mobile Park. It is the best, the best. Macklemore in T-Mobile Park after the 7th inning stretch gets me so excited and so hyped. I don't know why.
For me, it's living on like if you're in the 8th inning and you get living on a prayer, it doesn't matter if you're winning by a lot, winning by a little, losing by a little, losing, or getting killed. It doesn't matter. You and everybody in the room knows living on a prayer. It's one of two. It's living on a prayer or what's the other one? Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. That's a good song.
They do it at Fenway. It'll be fun.
Man, this has been a fun episode.
I was at a Red Sox. The Pirates game I went to was against the Red Sox. Their last game in the series against the Red Sox, right?
Oh, so you gotta see Trevor Story again?
No, he was injured.
No.
He's still injured, I think, too. No, they had and Christian Arroyo, I think, at second.
Yikes.
It was an interesting lineup, let's put it that way. But they had there were multiple Red Sox fans I talked to that said it's cheaper for us to go all the way to Pittsburgh and get tickets to the Pittsburgh game than it is to get tickets at Fenway that are worth anything.
Yeah. Fenway is very expensive, but I feel like you gotta go sit atop the Green Monster at least once in your life.
Yeah.
Like you gotta fork it over. Like if we do the tour of all 30 parks in a summer before college that I want us to do, we would probably get tickets like high in the rafters and just go to atop the Green Monster at some point in the day.
Yeah.
So we'd can see it. Maybe even sit there for an inning. I know how much you'd love to do that. He enjoys my jokes, trust me. He'd be lost without them.
By the way, just saw this. This isn't baseball related, but there's a guy who's a 32-year-old college football punter. 32 years old, the man's still an FBS player.
Crazy.
That's wild.
That is wild. I think you know what time it is, Tommy. Get ready for the joke.
What? It is. Is it?
You know what I mean? It's that time. I don't know if we'll be able to do it every week because it's gonna be kind of a hassle to get up and get it.
I did it last week, Justin. What is it this?
Okay, I got it. Oh, okay. If you don't listen to this sign, Tommy's dogs are gonna come find you and lick your toes.
I like it.
if you want your toes lit, oh wait, no, because some people are gonna like that. Okay, if you listen to the sign, if you want your toes lit, your toes will get lit by the time he starts. If you don't want that to happen, and you listen to the sign, it won't happen.
There you go.
Just listen to the sign and you get what you want. You either get your toes lit or you don't. I see. I kind of fumbled the bag with this one.
All right. Do I need to do it?
Yeah. I don't know. Now I've said toes too much on CNT. Now I feel weird.
Alrighty. So if you don't listen to the sign, let me put it to you this way. Zach Campbell is going to catch every ball that you want and is going to give it to the kid next to you
And then slap you in the face.
for the rest of your life.
Let's see. That's so much better.
See, like,
Just
this is why you need me around, Justin.
subscribe to the CNT podcast. Arrow.
Oh, alrighty. I gotta head out.
He has school.
I got school tomorrow. Ugh.
I don't have school for another week.
Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate all the support, all the interactions we have. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Justin, anything else that you want to say?
Shout out to CNT fans. You're my favorite people in the world.
Yep. Alrighty. See you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.